Hey miners, today we're going to be talking about some tools that will help you with Vast.ai. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been pretty busy this week. I am heading back to Florida to hook up the MikroTik and get the 100 gig tunnel, start getting that thing operational, right? I've also inquired quite a few new GPUs. I've gotten some 3090s. I've gotten some more workstations. I'm starting to do more AI content. I have about 7 AI rigs up right now. So I'm getting a pretty good farm going at this current point in time. But there is a very useful GitHub that does have some very interesting tools that will help you along the way. So let's go check it out.
Are high energy rates cutting into your crypto mining profits? Introducing Terra Hosting, your solution for first-class, hassle-free crypto mining. At Terra Hosting, we specialize in hosting services tailored for GPUs, ASICs, and AI machine learning. Say goodbye to skyrocketing electricity bills and noisy, heat-producing hardware. Our unique service offering combines low electric rates with a community blockchain-oriented data center, while ensuring your equipment stays safe and secure. With Terra Hosting, you simply set it and forget it. Contact us today to learn more and get answers to all your questions. Terra Hosting, trust as a service.
Okay, so we are at JJ Zietz, or Zietz, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Vast Tools. And somebody, I asked a question. I had an issue with setting my fans or my fan curve in Linux. On the command line, it is not easy. If you Google this, Google the Nvidia fan curve in Linux, and you'll see that it's just straight up awful to try to get it configured. So far, there's been a few times where I've done the I've done the Vast.ai, and I've had problems where the fans are just at 0%, and it doesn't matter how hot the GPU is getting. So I manually have to enter in, I have to make a fan curve for it. So this allows you to actually do that pretty easily without actually having to do a bunch of scripting and doing all of this other custom configurations. He does have some other useful things here. So he does have a guide on how to install Vast.ai. I've used this one before. This isn't one of the ones that I've shown in a video, but it is a good guide and it does work. There's also a speed test fix. So if you're maybe having problems or issues with your speed test not showing up at all, there's 2 fixes. There's one for if it's not showing up at all, and 2 if you're having incorrect speeds being shown up on there. So this will work too. There's a few other things, like you could stress test your GPU. You can setting the fan speeds, obviously, if you have a headless system, which is something I'm going to show you guys. So let's go ahead. So we're over here at the setting up your fan speeds. And if you're having the same issue where your fan speeds are just at 0, and you can find this out by doing NVIDIA-SMI, right, in the command line. This will do a quick printout of the NVIDIA setup that you currently have on your system. It'll say what GPU you have, how much power it takes, and all this other stuff. Will spit out all kinds of stuff, including thermals and fan percentages, right? So if you see a 0, you may want to check out this guide. It's a very useful tool. So all you got to do is just click right here and copy this, okay? And then once that's done running, you're going to click inside of this OC manager, and then you're going to copy this line right here, and this whole little max temperature with the brackets. You're just going to delete that section and just put like anything between 50 and 90, and that represents Celsius. And I just set mine to 50 because that way the fans always work the hardest. I don't care about if fans die. I want the GPU to stay as cool as possible. I'd rather replace a fan than a GPU being, overheating. So to me, I just set it at 50 and it keeps it at 50C. Usually fans are running around 30-40% all the time. I'm also using the Delta fans from my Xeon workstations, so that's also keeping them very cool as well. But this is just a really great tool. Now, it does have other things you can do. in here. If you know C++ and some of these other things, you could actually set up. You can actually compile some stuff with C++ here if you want to do it this way. I don't know that, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any C++ at all, so I just do it this way, and it works great for me. So here's another good thing too to do as well. If you want to update your host, this is when the system is idle and delisted. Do the following commands. The Vast daemon and Docker and services are stopped. It's a good idea to upgrade Nvidia drivers like this. If you don't and upgrades break a package, you may get de-verified or even banned from Vast. So this is just some other things here you can see right here. It goes through this where it stops Vast and it stops the Docker socket and it does all these updates here, and then it turns them all back on at the end of this little script right here. So another good useful tool right here. If you're having issues with your Vast and it's not showing up properly, you can always uninstall it with this. So you can also run a few of these other commands in the if you set up the Vast CLI, you could always do these commands here and it'll show what rentals are currently running on demand. If it says 0, then it's an interruptible rent. This is another really good one here. If you're having errors and you're running, how do I get to that the log for Vast? You need to do this tail command, which a tail is just going to spit out everything in the log to you. And this way you'll be able to read exactly what's going on. So that's another really huge shout out to whoever created this, JJ Zietz, whoever made this site. Really, really cool. Lots of useful tools here. Lots of cool things. Be sure to check it out. I just kind of want to do today's video on some useful tips and even another install guide that you guys can follow along. I have used it. It does work. Just be sure to read all of the notes. So whenever you're reading stuff in the for like Linux installs, when you see hashtags, those are not actually commands. Those are like notes for when you're installing it, or whoever's looking at the code. So if you see some hashtags, just be sure to read those and be sure to just follow the instructions correctly. But it does work. And the fan tool was really helpful to me because I had probably half of my installs the fans they just didn't work. I don't know why. I don't know why they broke. They broke, but whatever. But this guy's little tool here, his GitHub is very, very good, has very useful commands on here. So if you're getting into Vast and you're having some trouble, this site might have the answers for you. Let me know down in the comments down below what is the next type of content you guys would like to see. I've been really trying to do some mining content lately, but as of late, mining content, it's just there hasn't been a lot going on in the mining world right now. There's been a couple ASICs that were released, but besides that, I just don't feel like there's a lot of new relevant information in the mining space. So I've been kind of focusing more on AI and Vast.ai and kind of going down this rabbit hole here. But yeah, please leave a comment down below what you guys would like to see. What are you guys struggling with on Vast.ai? Let me know down below. Maybe I'll make a video about it if I get enough requests. All right, guys, this is the Mining King giving you the most hashes, and I'll see you next time.